Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics Edition number 177.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released June 3rd, 2015, beginning alphabetically with Action Comics number 41. The epic new storyline Truth begins. For Superman, there's no more holding back. Next, we have Batman Arkham Knight number 5. One of Batman's deadliest enemies is back and more powerful than ever. That's right, it's Bane, who's now leading a small army of followers. Can the Dark Knight stop this brilliant behemoth from claiming Gotham City as his own? We've also got Batman Beyond number 1. At last, Batman Beyond gets his own ongoing series in the definitive future of the DCU. But this isn't the Beyond you think you know. With the Justice League missing and without Bruce to guide him, this new Batman will need to explore this bizarre world on his own while fighting to raise humanity from an opponent that's already won. The heroes Batman knew have failed, the world he knew has been turned on its head, and every step he takes will lead him either toward finding home or further down the road of disaster. Next we have Bat-Mite number 1 of 6. Bat-Mite is here to fix the DC universe, one hero at a time. Convinced that he's the imp that put Batman on the map, he's spreading his expertise all over the DC universe, eager to boost the careers of heroes he thinks needs his help. Don't miss the start of this 6-issue all-ages miniseries. We've also got Bizarro number 1 of 6. Hate Harley Quinn? Then you will super hate Bizarro. Bizarro, star of worstest comic ever. Go ahead and miss it. If there's one thing this issue not have it, these two things. Jimmy Olsen and Chupacabras. Don't miss the start of this 6-issue all-ages miniseries. Next we have Flash Season 0 number 9. Armed with information from Oliver Queen about the Suicide Squad, the Flash and the Star Labs team decide to break into Argus. We've also got Green Arrow number 41. Green Arrow returns to Seattle to find the city in chaos. What's causing this destruction, and can Ollie stop it before it spreads beyond the city? Next we have Green Lantern number 41. Renegade, beginning a new chapter in Hal Jordan's life as he becomes the universe's most wanted outlaw. And wait till you meet Hal's new partner, Darlene. She's definitely not what you're expecting. We've also got Justice League number 41. The critically acclaimed team of Jeff Johns and Jason Fabok present the much-anticipated extra-sized first chapter of Darkseid War. When the Justice League investigates a series of unexplained murders on Earth, it leads them to the front lines of a war unlike any the DC Universe has ever seen, a battle between the two most powerful villains in existence, Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor. Meet Darkseid's daughter, a mysterious force of evil with a bizarre connection to the Justice League, plus the horrible secret of Superwoman's baby, the ultimate temptation of Batman, Lex Luthor vs. Superman, no holds barred, new villains, new allies, and so much more in the DC event that has been building since Justice League number 1. Next we have Lobo number 7. Cosmic speakeasies, intergalactic drug dens, and even exotic alien women can't distract Lobo from his first love, hunting men for money. Once you're on Lobo's hit list, there's only two possible outcomes, your death or his. We've also got Looney Tunes number 225, Calling All Cars, Rocky and Muggsy have busted out of prison. They were last seen coming out of a rabbit hole with what seems to be Bugs Bunny holding the Tasmanian Devil on his leash. Be on the lookout for suspicious bags marked with $signs and dispatch immediately. Next we have Midnighter number 1. Spinning out of Grayson comes a solo series starring the man who can predict your every move, but no one will be able to predict what he'll do next. A theft at the God Garden has unleashed a wave of dangerous biotech weapons on the world, and Midnighter intends to put that genie back in the bottle by any means necessary. But something else was stolen from the garden as well, the secret history of Lucas Trent, the man Midnighter once was. We've also got Mortal Kombat X number 7. On Shang Tsung's island, Havoc reveals the full extent of his plan to Cassie Cage. Meanwhile, the battle between Kotal Khan and the Shogun shifts in a way that you won't see coming. Next, we have Omega Men number 1. The Omega Men are back in an all-new series. They've murdered White Lantern Kyle Rayner, and now the universe wants them to pay. Who are these intergalactic criminals, and is there more to their actions than meets the eye? And we've got Wonder Woman Annual number 1. The epic finale to the war-torn storyline is here. Wonder Woman faces off against Donna Troy, who's destined to become her ultimate nemesis in a battle that will seal the fate of Paradise Island. Plus, in the backup story, discover the circumstances of Hippolyta's rise to queen as an ancient threat pits the Amazons against the Spartans. Out in trades this week, we've got Batman Noir, The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition hardcover. For the first time, DC Comics collects Frank Miller's unforgettable Dark Knight epic in black and white. It is 10 years after an aging Batman is retired and Gotham City is sunk into decadence and lawlessness. Now, as his city needs him most, the Dark Knight returns in a blaze of glory. Joined by Carrie Kelly, a teenaged Robin, Batman takes to the streets to end the threat of the mutant gangs that have overrun the city. And after facing off against the Joker and Two-Face for the final time, Batman finds himself in mortal combat with his former ally, Superman, in a battle that only one will survive. Next we have Grayson Volume 1 Agents of Spyral hardcover. A thrilling new chapter of Dick Grayson's life begins in this title, collecting the start of his new hit series. It's a super spy thriller that will shock you and prove one thing: you may think you know Nightwing, but you don't know Dick. As he digs into the mysterious organization known as Spyral and learns more about his new partner, Helena Bertinelli, how can Dick keep track of all the lies? Or will he fall apart once he can no longer tell fact from fiction? Plus, Dick Grayson goes toe-to-toe with the Midnighter. Collects Grayson number 1 through 4, A Story from Secret Origins number 7, and Grayson Future's End number 1. We've also got Green Arrow Volume 3, The Trial of Oliver Queen trade paperback. Green Arrow relocates to Portland to be with Black Canary, but after helping out a local resident, he finds himself the target of an assassin who wants to bring his own brand of deadly vigilante justice to the city. Collects Green Arrow number 13 through 20. Next we have Swamp Thing Volume 6, The Sureen trade paperback. Enter the Sureen, an avatar of the green worshippers who lived to serve Swamp Thing. They offer to turn Alec human once more, but what will happen to his almost all-powerful body? He and his companion, Capucine, must travel to India to find the answers, and to get there they'll need help from Vandal Savage. Collect Swamp Thing number 28 through 34, plus pages from Aquaman number 31. And we've got World's Finest Volume 5 Homeward Bound trade paperback. When Power Girl and Huntress learn that their home world still exists, the heroines decide to return to the ruins of Earth 2, only to discover they've arrived just when they're needed most. Collects World's Finest 22 through 26 and World's Finest Future's End number 1. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.